as the loading process for the Fahidi continues. Viscount Nelson about to walk up into the line. A group race, so saddle cloth numbers correspond to the post position draw. They're all in. They're ready to run. Gates fly and they're racing in the Fahidi fort. Maraheb a little slow to go, and Dandy Boy dropped back shortly after the break. Snarfy and Do It All both left very quickly. Durbas began well, Always Certain amongst the leading group, and Master of Hounds settles on the rail. A length away, Maraheb rushing forward after the slow beginning. El Basil settles midfield on the fence, the striped cap on the inside of the grey Time Prisoner. A length and a half away came Rio de la Plata, followed by La Rab, Viscount Nelson. Dandy Boy is second last, and Marquette is ahead away at the tail of the field as they run down the back straight, having left 400 behind in 26.7. Plenty of pressure on up front, and Maraheb, after that slow beginning, has whipped up 3 deep to tackle Snarfy and Do It All for the lead. They're a length and a half in front of Durbas, a length and a half to Always Certain on the outside of Master of Hounds. Then El Basil, Time Prisoner, Rio de la Plata giving the leaders 8 lengths coming to the bend. La Rab, yellow colours on the rail from Viscount Nelson, Marquette, and Dandy Boy will be the last to swing as Snarfy showed the way into the straight past the 400 metres mark. Do It All's had enough. Durbas moved up on the outside. Master of Hounds trying to get into the clear. Then El Basil, Always Certain. Rio de la Plata's coming down the centre. El Basil went up to Durbas at the 200 metres mark. Viscount Nelson's burst through in the centre. Rio de la Plata's not doing enough, but the Viscount is. Viscount Nelson in front of El Basil, drawing to the judge, and Viscount Nelson wins. Viscount Nelson beat El Basil, Master of Hounds, Durbas, Time Prisoner, Marquette, Dandy Boy, La Rab, Rio de la Plata, Always Certain, Snarfy, Do It All, and Maraheb. Viscount Nelson. And Kevin Shea was by far and away the most successful rider in the race. Well, one now scratches one's head and says, is there a Rio de la Plata hoodoo at Meydan? He had one previous start here back in the opening year, 2010, went abysmally. He loomed up as though he was going to finish the race off with some sort of zip, and then had nothing at all over the final 200 metres. 138.13. 138.13 is 3/10 slower than Durbas ran in setting the record and winning the race 12 months ago. Time Prisoners 5th, and Marquette has run 6th, 138.13. So Viscount Nelson is first, El Basil is second, and Master of Hounds has run third. 4th to Durbas.
In the white cap of Godolphin, he's shown up for a while, and also Marquette just towards the right hand side of the shot. Marco Body's runner has also come out of this race with good credit. There's the Singapore Raider there, that's Always Certain just in midfield. Probably found out in this company against these top class horses, but it's all about the South Africans here.